Hello, hello. It's me, the Runin. I'm here to play some Wroth with Carter, who's coming in. Who is, of course, the Vena. This is good. I like this. This is a good bit. I don't actually know if I focused this camera before I did this. I'm a fool.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our a little bit short-handed stream. That is why I am both the man in the chair and behind the camera.
Yeah.
Simultaneously.
It's a rare occurrence here. But yeah, that's because we have a big crew out at Origins. If you are going to Origins, make sure to check out our booth. We are booth. I have our booth number. I don't actually know how much it matters, but, you know. Because I always figure, you know, if you're at a convention and you look for us, our booth is large, so people are going to know it's there. Oh, man, this is farther up. Why did it auto-reset? We are at booth. Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Oh, wait for it. This is further back than I thought it was. Let me just search in this. Nope, that's going to search. Oh, man. This is a mess.
We're having some fun with
we're at Origins. Come check out our booth at Origins. I believe we will have Wroth there. This very game in front of your eyes. I won't have these playmat arts that we have because these are fully unique and custom. We made them for this stream only. So, in Wroth, I'm not going to teach you exactly how to play it. Make sure to check out the Rodney video from Watch It Played if you want to learn the base rules for Wroth. We're also currently working on, I am currently working on a how to play solo and co-op variant of the rules.
One more.
One more, really? Oh, you fool. No, there's 2 and 7.
Oh.
And that should be coming soon. We are hard at work on it. If you enjoy these types of streams, as always, make sure to give this one a like. Make sure to subscribe to our channel if you want to see when they're coming up. So we have set up here. We are Vena and we are Runin.
This bit is so good.
It's a good bit. It's a good bit. I am the Runin. I speak for the Dwarven people, while you speak for the witch people.
Yes.
Which of your starting ones? I have chosen one. It is face down because I don't want you to have information on what I'm going to be doing.
Okay.
Mine is hidden because I believe this is how you should pick your starting effects. And of course, mine to choose from were Ram Run, which lets me deploy 3 rams.
This is really funny.
And bop them around the board.
I haven't read this one. So some of these are new since the last time I played.
That's true.
Or at least like they got added. Once per game, defeat 4 basic troops from your player mat and from each opposing player mat. That's kind of fun. So like,
from player mats. That's dumb. That's
so then
cool.
Your cauldrons become
cool.
better.
Yeah. You get to
you can also like
thresh up your own.
I love the concept of playing the long game in Wroth. That seems really interesting.
Yeah. Long game in Wroth. I mean, this is a longer game faction I have chosen.
I will be choosing Raise the Dead.
Cool.
Which is kind of the default one. It says, once per game, gather all cauldrons and deploy them one at a time to regions you occupy. Then add up to 2 troops from your discard to each region with a cauldron, then flip this card. So
that is the original ability.
Quite good.
Yogi Bear says, my player dashboards have much uglier art than those 2 beautiful kings.
Ayo.
I have chosen Victory Feast, the only one I have not played with here, which is once per game, I can immediately gain 1 victory point for each region my side controls.
Interesting.
So I can try to lighten, what's the aggro it out at the very end?
I guess, makes sense.
So for setup, let me see. How much do we deploy in setup? I believe it's 3. Wow.
Controls but not dominates.
That is weird.
So if you dominate a region, you don't get a point.
That's
right?
I think that is correct. Also, a ruling on trappers I have is that trappers are removed from the board after they activate. Hot news for anyone in our Discord who has been wondering. They activate and are removed from the board.
It's a trap. It makes sense.
Put back on to your player map. I also have an update on solo for a variant that you can try. I might unveil that here. Who knows? But let's see here. So control versus dominate. That's not what I was looking up. I was looking up setup because that's the one thing
Squares and rectangles, right? Like you control all regions you dominate.
I guess, yeah. Prepare the table. We have 7 action dice because we are 2 or 3 players. We are deploying our starting troops, which is 3.
That's 3. Okay.
That's right. This is a fun game design thing, right? Because I know.
I
forgot to bring a cookie for the winner.
Bring a cookie?
I have offered a cookie to the winner before, and I've eaten it.
Wait, you like as in you've already eaten the cookie that was supposed to be for this stream?
No, previous one.
Are you that confident?
Yeah.
Because I've never beaten you before?
I did beat you last time. So this is just a design thing. Is I know when this initially was designed, is Manny wanted you to have 5 people in play to start.
Yeah, because now we just do our...
But then he wanted you to skip spoils in phase 1. But that didn't work because he also wanted this and this to be part of spoils.
Mm-hmm.
So then we just had to deploy 3. And then each turn you deploy 2. Elegant design changes. Okay, so that is our deploying. Then we start doing our rounds. What is phase 1? We pass this. We skip that in the first one. Do you want to be first player?
Sure.
Do you care?
Why not?
I don't remember who it was last time, but
it's me.
But it may or may not have worked out. So then we would do our spoils. Spoils are skipped in this round. I mean, technically they're not skipped, but nobody has. I don't know if they are technically skipped. That's a good question. I don't know if it matters ever for anyone.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, because it's not skipped.
No player has priority use.
Yeah, nobody would have any players on the map.
So,
little disjointed thoughts, but just something to think about. Count your troops. You should have 26 of each, and I have noticed that this copy has an extra for a few of them.
Is it 26?
Yeah, you should have 25 on your mat and then 1 for a score tracker.
Oh, there's an extra for the score tracker. Okay,
Yeah.
This makes sense.
But Uglin and Runin, I've discovered, have an extra in this copy so far. I haven't counted all of them. I've just counted the ones I've been looking at. So our spoils, nothing happens. And then we get our groundwork?
I believe that's the term.
And then we get to put out 2. We have chosen these regions, but theoretically I could also deploy here.
Yeah,
these are all the same, guys.
You can be friends.
All the same.
We're all friends when we're not in the arena.
You get a Cora. Give me one. Thank you. And then we roll our all-seeing die. So I got the assault face. Did you roll your all-seeing die?
I have now.
Yep. Both got assault. Okay. Then we are on to
how about
the draft.
A pepper.
A pepper. Winner can pick a snack from the snack cupboard. Loser can also pick a snack from the snack cupboard because snacks are for everyone. Yeah, but the loser's snack goes to the winner as well.
But Shannon,
that's how we'll play it. Shannon.
Our snacks truly for everyone.
That extra troop is so horrid of them. That is very funny that I've only noticed it on the Runin and the Uglin, and the Runin have the typo on the map that says Horde, which is the Uglins. Maybe the Horde just brings in that extra troop. 7 dice.
Oh, jeez. You can put them up here.
That's true. Yeah, otherwise it'll be... So we got a punch. We got 2 punches, 2 movies, 2 monies, and one drop ship. What do you want, starting player?
Oh, goodness. Can I get a reference card?
Which faction... Oh, yeah, of course.
Thank you. It's been a bit.
There's 4. There should be 4 in your game. Which faction powers have you picked? So I have picked Victory Feast, which, once per game, immediately gets me 1 victory point for each side. For each region my side controls.
Mine is Raise the Dead, which is a once per game. I gather all cauldrons and deploy them 1 at a time to regions that I occupy. Then add up to 2 troops from my discard to each region with the cauldron, then flip this card.
Wording on this, if I dominate, I also control.
Oh, I know.
Because it's player with the most troops.
That was the joke.
There are some replacements. So those are our powers. They're both once per games.
I think I will deploy 2 troops to region I occupy.
Money, please.
Money, please.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put mine down here because we're kind of covering this area on the overlay.
That's true.
Comically enough.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna put them right next to my little old head.
That's kind of funny.
I'm on a delay enough that I can't.
I will also take a
There
core.
we go. That's
Go
quite
ahead.
a delay. Oh man, I wanted that other money too.
Nah.
Moving.
I will also take a movement. This one is
gone.
gone.
That one's trash.
Be gone.
For the moment. All right, so that concludes the draft, and now we're on to actions, starting with our starting player, who can take any one of their die actions.
Yes, I can.
Oh, wow. How's it going?
Hmm.
I will say, of course, as a reminder, if this looks good and you want it, it is available for pre-order on our website now. Check it out. Come get your copy. English fulfillment is heavily underway. European fulfillment, the container should arrive sometime next week, is what I've been told. We do not know when they will start sending it out, though, at this moment.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to do that, too. That's the classic move. We both know our thing.
Got a priority bully.
Here's the thing about Wroth that I like a lot is that going last is so much better than going first. Like, so much better.
It's advantageous.
Yeah.
It is not wrong.
Which is also why getting the extra die to the losing player is so smart and good.
I will deploy two. Well, actually, I'll do the other deployment. Sorry. Just move 2 troops. Keep that on.
You giving away a free copy in the stream? No, not in this stream. I do not actually know how to give out free copies of games very well now that the site has changed. But I'll get it figured out, and we'll do something sometime soon. But also, we're just light on copies at this very moment.
I'll deploy 2 troops, or move two troops from my deployment zone to an adjacent region.
All right.
It's kind of interesting. We're both kind of limited on movement this round.
So you got interesting.
And then I'm actually gonna spend 2 core.
Okay.
Deploy a hag.
So that goes to your deployment zone.
Curses.
But you could
Fine,
have
then
done it before.
I'll do the opposite direction. Don't worry about it. I'm rusty.
I'm so worried about it though. Let's see. So you have the ability to deploy 2. You could Exodus still.
If I wanted.
Yeah. You'd give up an attack to do so.
That is correct.
Let's see. I'm going to... I think it behooves me to Exodus, but what do I Exodus with? I'm going to Exodus with this, because it's going to leave me with no turn if I don't.
That is probably fair.
You hate the hag.
If you wanted to do the other direction, I wouldn't be mad.
I'm giving up the last turn to you if I don't use that as the thing.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, which is the... I think I'm going to just give up all attack power to Exodus. But do I want to deploy something before Exodusing? So your hag is if I attack the region from within?
If Vena is damaged by an attack in a region that has a hag, I deal 1 damage to the attacker in that region. So I'm assuming you have to be in the same region as me in order for me to retaliate.
Yeah, that one's really annoying. I haven't managed to make it down yet. Any chance Wroth is for sale at Origins this weekend? That is what I've been told.
Should be.
So let me know if that's wrong, because I don't want to be saying that if it's not true. But quite certain, because we're heavily under fulfillment, that we are selling it at Origins. Let me see here. I'm going to burn 2 dice.
Okay.
But do I want to do it before the move? That is the question, because I can take 3 from you, which would be not bad. Let's just burn 2.
Mm-hmm.
That over there. We'll move my fellers. Where do we want to put them?
Good question.
Put 2.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Yep.
And then I will spend 2. No, I don't need 2 right now. I think that's how I want to spread.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like something.
All right. I will most likely be exodusing here, so I will do that.
They have a few copies of Wroth in the booth, but it might be sold out already or sometime soon as they didn't have that many. Oh, that's very important news.
It's good to know.
Get over there if you want it. Quick.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 2 here.
Yep.
I'm gonna go 1 here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go 1 here. I'm gonna use my once per game.
You nerd.
So I'm gonna plonk down some cauldrons. Normally I'd love to like wait to do this.
So Carter is gathering all cauldrons and deploying them one at a time to regions you occupy. Then add up to 2 troops from your discard to each region.
Notably, no troops in my discard, so I'm not getting the benefit of that. But I am putting an extra troop that Centauro, who has no attacks this turn, can't interact with. So if you want to, you know,
yeah, this stinks.
Try and balance some stuff out, go for it, dog. But
yeah, balancing is bad. Unfortunately, booth pickup is a logistical beast. Yeah. Yep. Should not be too much longer of a wait. Also, we will definitely have Wroth at Gen Con. We'll have many things at Gen Con, including the Chef Pack for Elder Scrolls, which was announced last week. I designed that class.
It is very exciting.
Very excited about it because you get to be a chef. So I have a move, and I have a money.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, man. Yeah, you bunged it up a bit for me here, and I don't like it. So I'm going to move to... I'm just surrendering this.
Yeah.
I'm moving over into here.
I accept.
And I'm going to spend 2 Cora to put down a miner.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes into a region I occupy.
That is correct.
I'll plop them here.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So that is the actions phase. Now we are on to victory points. So region 1, you have gained it and you dominate it. So you get 2. The cauldrons do not provide victory. Over here, you control it, so you get 1. Down here, we are tied.
Yep.
Over there, you get
control,
3,
dominate.
4, 5.
Just 4, right? Hag doesn't give +1.
Yeah, it does.
Where? Oh, we made it a UI.
We made it just an icon instead.
I like that. Okay.
Over onto region 5, I control and dominate for 3 points. Oh boy, and then nothing else.
Do you get a Cora?
I get that during phase 2.
Okay.
Okay, so then we are on to, I believe at the end of the turn you technically pass the
now we're over to maintenance.
Maintenance, you
so
pass it over.
Pass this over.
I get it. Then we get to do spoils. So in region order, so region 1 you get a money.
Mm-hmm.
Region 2, you get to deploy 2 to a region you occupy.
Yes, I do.
Yep, that's pretty annoying. So region 3, you get a free movement.
Now control. Or deploy 2 to my deployment zone.
Really important.
I almost want to just like deploy 2 to my deployment zone.
It's not a bad idea.
And get more guys out.
I got mine with the metal troops. They're gorgeous. Brushing up on rules.
That just seems fine. Yeah,
the metal troops are really neat. I don't think we have a copy in this very office at the moment. Otherwise, I would have shown them off.
I think
we
have some prototypes. I don't think we have. Yeah,
I don't want to show off
incomplete product.
I also get a Cora for having a miner in a place.
Yep.
That is all the spoils because no one's on 7, which is the only other spoil token place.
Not only we have 4. That's not a common thing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
4 is a lot, I suppose. I think
that's all
average
of
is
them.
3. There's, is that all? I think
so.
There's 1 for each die phase, and there's
those are the 4.
There's 5 die phases, aren't there? What are we missing? No, that's all of them. You are right. Okay, so then we are into groundwork. We roll our all-seeing dice.
Snipe dice.
Cora. I had to put it there. We each get 1 Cora.
Thank you.
Bloop.
Let me roll some dice.
We deploy 2 guys.
Yeah.
That's the other one. That's the other one. All right, and then we do Moody Draft. Oh, I'm starting.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't have rolled them last time.
Roll them over there. That's perfect. Oh my goodness. Get busy killing or get busy dying.
That's, my goodness. 4 violences. 1 monies. 2 movies.
All right. You draft first. Yep.
Money.
That's fair. I'll take a movement.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's see. And I have to take a movement. Otherwise, I'm going to get marooned.
And I'll take 2 of these, and you get the other 2. Because they're all the same action.
And I'm behind, so I get the excess die.
Correct.
So I get first and last turn, technically.
That is correct. Your move, Yugi boy.
Yugi boy. When do cauldrons activate?
Is at the start of each round. Okay. So that would be during maintenance, I guess.
Okay.
Notably, I don't have any defeated troops, so yeah. I'm not getting any value from that right now. But the extra push felt pretty good. So
I will spend this die to get 1 money.
And then
it's my
move over to me.
Patiently waiting for my copy in Central Europe. Let's hope Spiral doesn't have a very long fulfillment.
Right.
I agree.
I'm gonna use my
container's arriving soon.
I'm gonna use my snipe dice.
Yep, I figured.
Pluck him off the board. He's gone.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Then I'm gonna spend 2 Cora. I'm gonna purchase 2 acolytes.
Boo. Boo hiss.
And then I'm going to Exodus. So you can have your uninterrupted turns as much as you want.
I mean, kind of. You still got stuff.
I got 1 dice.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Barf.
Nope.
I will spend 2 Cora to deploy Horam. And then I will use my movement to move 2 to here. And I'm going to move these 2, but I'm also going to spend a Cora to deal 1 damage to each of them.
To each?
Nice.
Okay. I did not know it was moved to each. My turn. Now it's my turn.
That's true. That's true. That's what I've heard.
I will use my last doohickey to yeah. Actually, let's move these 2. I'll move 2 troops up the mountain. Past you. I'm done. So you have 2 technical uninterrupted turns.
Yeah.
Or possibly 1 if you wanted to Exodus for some reason. That is a valid game decision you could make.
It's very true.
If you wanted to throw.
If I wanted to throw?
Yeah, throw really hard.
I don't know.
Surely you feel bad for me after getting stomped. Not even stomped, just beaten the last handful of times. I'm here for my revenge, Andrew. I've taken the early lead. This hardly ever happens. Usually you're like 11 points ahead of me by like round 2.
I think you're gonna get this one.
We'll see. I'm gonna try my darndest.
I'm trying to puzzle it out here. Let's see.
It's nice that you don't have any more movement. That's what I will say.
Unless I Exodus.
Yeah, but that is some rough rough choices if you try.
I mean, I don't know.
You
I
have
think
to
it's
choose
a little bit better than.
You have to choose a region.
No, I'm very aware.
So like you could move 3 troops, or you could move 2 troops.
I'm quite aware.
And those can only go here.
So I think I spend this to plink. Oh man, this feels bad. What do I do? Give you so much points is
if
the
you
problem.
attack one of the regions with an acolyte, I get to deploy another troop there.
If Avena is
damaged by an attack in a region that has an acolyte, I deploy 1 Tiro.
By an attack in a region that has a hag.
So even if you're outside the region, I get to so
boo.
That might change
to that region or just deployed. It's just
to that region or to my deployment.
To your deployment. So
yes.
Okay, that's
marginally better.
That's fine. Yeah, that's whatever. No, that's your stuff's so annoying to attack.
Exactly. And it's 1 versus 1, so you have to attack me. Like there's no ignoring the witches, you know?
No. Witches in 1v1 are
we're here to stay.
Obnoxious. Why do I have one guy? Oh, because I used a regular move. That's why. Can't let you have that free attack though is the problem. That is the true and real problem. So I do think I have to plink that to death.
So he'll go here.
You deploy a real one.
Yes.
Bow. And then I will Exodus.
Okay.
To move 2 into here.
Okay.
And leave this guy hanging out.
Okay.
There.
Sounds good.
Because then over there you get 2 points up to 10. Over here I get 2 points.
Because the Rams don't,
Down here you get 1 point. Over there you get
5.
My goodness, I gotta do something about that is the problem.
No.
This is tied. This is another 2, 3, 4 points. Yeah, this is pretty horrible for me. I get 1 point for that.
Oh, I'm taking revenge for all the times you absolutely hosed me.
Oh, yeah, this is...
Yes.
This is rough. Okay, so this passes over.
There's no feasting if you're just losing.
That's very true. I mean, my feast I could activate to get 2 points right now. A big 2. Okay, so spoils in region order. So region 1, you get a money.
Yes,
in region
I
2,
do.
I get to deploy 2 fellas.
To a deployment. Or to a region you occupy. Yep. So we tie there.
Tie there.
Nothing happens. You get to kill, or you get to attack once.
Yeah, I get a free attack somewhere.
Oh, sorry. Actually, my cauldrons happen.
Yeah, your cauldrons. When do they happen?
Start of round. So.
Oh, I would not have done that.
You can put 2 somewhere else if you want.
Barf. I suppose I put it here just to protect that.
Yeah, because otherwise I move 2 up.
Yeah. So you get a free move. Man, that's annoying. Something's happening in my chats.
Yeah?
Maybe. There's a picture of a bird.
I don't know. I'll just deploy 2 troops to my deployment zone. There you go.
Alright. Okay.
Attack how you wish.
Where'd you... Oh, just to deployment zone?
Yeah, I just moved 2.
Oh, that's annoying. Attack...
I'm flooding the board.
Yeah, no, I'm quite aware. Quite aware. Huh. I think I... plink one of these.
Yep.
Alright. So that was spoils. So now we do groundwork.
Yep.
2 guys. We each get a money. Oh, and I get another money for my miner. Oh my god. All second die for an assault.
I rolled a Cora.
There are 7 dice for you. Oof. I don't even know places I am looking for currently.
Yoink.
You have to take the only movement.
Take that one.
I think I gotta take money.
Take fight, and then you get
I get double fight.
the last two.
And Andrew, we trust. I don't think you should entrust me in this one. I think Carter can wrap it this round.
I gotta get up to 30?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you just need 10 points, and on average, you've scored 10 every round.
I can just keep.
Yeah, that's
if I can just keep
that's
control
half of it by itself.
Oh boy.
It's definitely likely going last, though, so that is something to contend with.
That's true. I think I am just going to deploy 2 troops to a zone I occupy, which is going to be this one. Go ahead.
Boo hiss. Let's see. Interesting. No good.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I think you should.
Right now.
I'm gonna get money.
Yeah, that's arguably the best thing to do for you.
Mm-hmm.
I will deploy 2 troops to a zone I occupy, which is going to be probably this one. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Actually, we'll go here. Go ahead.
Sure. Huh.
No, it's here. Go ahead. I'm fighting for 3 points.
Yep. I mean, you're fighting for 5.
Yeah, I mean, right now you don't have any troops in there. So.
Yep. Huh.
Your move, Mr. Bond.
It feels. Let's see. I need to do something. I got a lot of attack. I hate that you still have a turn. Is the problem?
Don't worry about it.
That is the real problem I'm contending with.
Don't worry about it. What am I gonna do with it? Not much.
Sure. I'm going to spend my all-seeing die to assault. That doesn't take.
Is it double skull?
It's double skull. That is not a thing that won't take up my turn.
You can do it in addition.
Yeah. I want to just make you do stuff before I do stuff. Is the real heart of the problem here.
Well,
I know.
You can do one more thing.
To do that. I think I pop off one of these men over here.
Sure.
That is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna spend some money.
Sure.
Yeah. Spend 2 Cora.
Mm-hmm.
Put a hag.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here. One piece villain. I will then Exodus.
Yes.
So I'm gonna plonk.
Oof.
Those guys over there. I will put one more here, one more here, one more here. I'll go here. All right. You have free reign of the board.
I sure do.
I can like weirdly interact with you if you attack my hags, but that is, you know,
yeah,
it is what it is.
I'm gonna spend 2 to put out a ram. Sweetenly.
Seems good.
Mm-hmm.
See one more Cora hiding there.
Yep. One more. Oh man. I need to prevent you from getting 10, but it doesn't really matter if I can't also put myself in a place where I can do anything.
Yeah, because even if you stop me from winning this round, like
yeah,
you're chipping away at me. So
yeah,
you're also trailing by 14.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not unaware of that fact.
Only if I point it out more, does it hurt less?
I don't think I have a way to close.
I'm all giddy about this, but like you're gonna find a way to somehow.
Yeah, it'd be very funny.
Someone bring it
trying
back.
to do here.
It'd be absolutely insane.
I gotta stop thinking about Exodus. I think I really want to Exodus, but I think it's incorrect to do so.
I would love if you used 2 dice to just move 4 troops.
No, I think that is wrong. So I think, yeah, this just doesn't do. So what are you gonna get? You're currently gonna get 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna skip that. 1, 2, 3.
Do I get an extra point for that one if I control it since I have a hag? So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 12, 15. Yeah. Currently scoring 15 if you just literally stop right here.
I can make you get 9, but that's still not good. And it wastes so much. I think that's the best I have, is my problem. I'm going to use my move. I'm going to move these fellas into here.
Okay. What are you kicking out?
These 2. I'm also going to just spend a Cora to kill them.
So notably, does this trigger my hag at all?
No, it's not an attack.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. So it says you may spend 1 to deal damage.
Okay.
And that says deal damage from an attack. That's why I kept reading your map.
Fair enough.
And then I'll spend 3 attacks to wipe this out.
Okay.
Ugh. That is bad. Because right now you get 2, 3. That's tied. So you got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You get up to 29. I get nothing. I get something here. So
you get 1.
Yeah. So I have to clear you completely out of the board.
Yes.
Without, like, you can't get a point for
Correct.
For the rest of the game. Which I don't think will be happening.
All right, maintenance.
Give me that first player token.
I gotta play 1 more troop there.
Or a dead guy. Yeah. Get those black cauldrons churning out Gurgies.
Yep. All right, region order.
I'm certainly in a world of hurt
Nothing.
at the moment.
I get that, so I can deploy 2 troops to a region.
You sure can. Yup. Okay. Nothing. Oh, you get a move. You get a free move.
Yes, I do.
You could have deployed 2 onto the attack and then moved 2 in. And taken away my free attack.
No, I'd still be.
If you deployed and moved.
Yeah, I guess I could have. Whatever.
Yeah,
I'm actually.
I again don't think you need it.
I'm not. I'm gonna deploy here and then move them.
Sure.
Or move.
Sure.
Move 2 there.
And then I do get a free
attack.
I do get a free attack. Man, I don't even know. You just can't get points anywhere. It's the real problem here. So I have to just.
You can have to play like perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. roll my.
Really got to get good drafts. I'll do my attack here, I suppose. Got to get those numbers closer.
You should kill 2.
Yeah. Or, yeah, I only get to kill 1. I killed 2 because I am thinking I'm the AI right now.
And then both of us get one of these.
Get a Mune.
I rolled my dice. I got 2 times.
Yeesh. Interesting. I don't know what this means for me. Don't feel like it's great, though. Oh, and I forgot to get my money from my miner being in an area I control.
Yep.
And
And deploy 2, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you didn't exit us.
No. I
Cool.
just ended up moving. What do I want? I think it's all bad. Shoot. I'm gonna take a move.
I'll take a move.
You. That was my only hope. I suppose I take the money then.
I'll take this.
Take one of those, and I take 2 of these.
Yep.
Ooh.
Your move. I have blast this turn, which is.
No, you don't.
I pretty much have blast this turn.
Why? I have an extra die.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I just need to have 2 regions that I could potentially compete for.
Yeah, no, I know. It's bad.
Go ahead.
Bad news. It's definitely not ideal.
I think it is.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of what you think.
I really like this.
Quite aware of what you think.
I'm quite happy right now. I finally got my vengeance on this live stream. 4 scores and 1 year and a few months ago, I had my butt kicked.
Yeah, that was
in like an original Wroth stream, like my first ever stream on this channel.
You got stomped.
I didn't get stomped. I did bring it back. You had a very early lead, and it was relatively close going into the end. But I tried playing a longer game in a 2-player, and that bit me in the butt. So,
yeah, I think the Runen are just a longer game. Is where they come out. Because their miners really start to take over. Yeah. Also, I think in 4-player the Runen are nuts because of how much king-making the Rams get to do.
Yeah.
But in this,
I think that the Vena also are quite well suited against the Runen. I don't necessarily know if it's like absurdly so, but like my hags and my acolytes are pretty good.
They're not bad, certainly. Let's see. Oh, if I spend 2 here. Spend 2. I'll also do this to get 1.
Yep.
I'm deploying a ram. And I will use my regular die for the turn.
For movement.
To move 2 into here.
Okay. So what are you
I'm going to move and blow up 2 of these fellas.
Sure.
And that is up. That is you now. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. 11, 12.
I just don't think you can win.
No, I think it's incredibly unlikely.
I think it is actually impossible.
Like, you would have to play terribly, because that's the thing is...
You can't stop me from...
You know what I can do.
You can't. You physically cannot stop this region from scoring. You have 2 damage. And I'd be 1 troop...
I don't know.
Rams don't do additional damage, do they?
No.
No, okay.
None of my stuff does additional damage.
All right. Well, rock and roll McDonald's. I'm gonna buy an acolyte.
Sure.
I'm going to use first hit of the game. Besides that 1 snipe dice.
Really?
I will hit this
Sure.
ram out of this zone and go past you.
Cool. Let's see. Huh. Yikes. You just get a Korra. And that's the turn.
Yeah. I will deploy a troop from deployment because I only have one left.
Mm-hmm.
And I will go.
Do you want to double that?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
I'm fairly certain. I'll go here, so I'm controlling that area.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's if you needed more than 1 point, I could do something, but the 1 is what's really killing it.
Go ahead.
Yep. Yeah. Spend 2 to Exodus, moving 1 troop. I move my ram. And then I get to move 2.
Did you actually spend this Korra?
I did not. Not yet.
To deal the 2 damage.
Mm-mm. You
got another one. Yes, ignore me. Sorry.
I'll take my not even
I forgot
a win wins away.
you're all seeing. Okay, ignore me. You're all seeing die was also a Korra.
Moved 1 in. That gets to bump 2. So I get to bump that into
Just
there.
making sure you didn't just do this when I wasn't looking.
And then I have to bump this into the same region. This ram gets to bump 2. So I bump 2 into here and tie that up, and then I lose.
Yeah. I'll just multiply this by 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'll move 2 here.
There. You got it.
And then...
and then of course I do this and gain I gain 1.
I'll move
1
that
victory
there.
point. I got to 8. Wow.
Let's tally.
Trouncing.
Let's tally. 2.
Oh yeah.
1.
No, that's 2. You gotta have.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. 1.
Don't discount how much you're winning. 4. 38. Over there, you get up to 40. Oh, the meter unfortunately doesn't go high enough. Oh, that's
nothing.
tied.
Nothing.
No, I get that one.
Oh, sorry, you get,
It's not nothing if
you
I
get
get
1.
points.
And then I get 1 there.
You get 1 up to 41. That actually puts you off the mat, and then you reset. That's unfortunate because now you reset.
Wait, is this
to
a
0.
binary error?
Yeah, so you're back to 1.
Is it?
I even think you might be able to lap me in this current layout. Woof. That was Wroth. That was a quick one. I wasn't here for the beginning. Did the metal pieces come in yet? Some people are getting them.
We're in the middle of distribution for those. So.
Yes. We do not have a copy in office because they're over at our distributor.
Because we're too busy sending them to all you.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have time to grab a copy for ourselves. They have to go out the door.
That's why copies are limited at Origins as well.
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't know if the metal troops are at Origins at all.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I don't think
and
they got here
probably
in time.
gone if they
we probably would have had to airship them. Right?
Yeah, I think we can do
So
it.
we got them this week. So
I think we can get another one in. That was very quick. If you want to.
sure.
I mean, let's. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? I don't want to repeat, of course.
If anyone in chat wants to see any of the
let me know
the factions.
Yeah, give me a faction name or 2, and we will promptly do those. But we'll do another one. In the meantime, if you like streams like this and want to see more of them, make sure to give this one a like so that other people can see that we do these sort of streams. It helps us out with visibility so much. If you want to pick up a copy of Wroth for yourself, it's over on our website for pre-order. Those will be shipping as soon as regular copies have fulfilled.
Let me just make it really
Gotta put
ugly.
it in here pretty.
Well, I can't reach.
Pretty. Is there someone in here, or is that just a weird sound?
That's just a weird sound. I don't know what the heck you're talking about.
Weird sound. Just ghosts. I will get the name wrong, but the one with the parasitic horde. That is the Uglin. And the Coda are the first names in. So Uglin, right. Coda.
Who do you want?
I don't care. Who do you want? Does you have a preference?
I also don't care. I'll take the Ooglin.
Okay.
Ooga booga.
Ooga booga indeed. This is not the coda. This is the coda. So now, these
It's me.
Let's grab our tackle box of stuff here.
It's me, the Ooglin.
Ooglan. Oh, and then I am the coda. Have to move it over a little bit, I think. All right. Those are pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I love the. Hey. I need to grab the rest of these.
Nah, you're good.
I think you also need to grab some of these too.
I got 0 so far. Make sure to count yours. I think there is an excess.
I am
bored.
I'm going by 5s.
That's how I do it as well.
I love the Ooglin because whenever I'm grabbing their little pieces, it feels like I'm getting a million little handshakes.
Mm-hmm. They're so polite. They would get a
Shake
job.
my hand.
They would get a
Shake my
job
hand.
so quickly. They have a nice firm grip.
Shake my hand.
Oh, I like. Oh, nice. I like doing this. This is fun.
That is actually a good bit.
It's firmly hidden behind my head.
Firmly grasp it.
Grasp it. Oh my goodness.
Santoro, you're
I'm trying to grab too many pieces of popcorn at once.
dropping the bears,
Just
man.
like at my home.
I think I just need
It doesn't go bad. It's popcorn. Falls
Right.
between your couch and it doesn't even matter. Boy, if someone knows that reference, my goodness.
What is the
I'd
reference?
be proud. Well, I can't say it, otherwise I'll deprive that person of knowing the reference.
Okay, I started at 18.
That's pretty good. Unfortunately, I start at 29. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, didn't even- that's the persistent effect I've chosen. The coda are always at 29. Try to get them over. Okay. I have not been counting these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. I'm so dumb. I lost count.
To any single region.
Yeah, I love that one.
The deployment zone is also a region.
Yes.
Then you can exodus.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for the sake of that one, it's usually smart to just dump them in a region. A region. Which again is much funnier in 4-player. I love this game at high player count.
These are
5,
all
10, 15,
insane.
20, 25. Yeah. No, the Ooglin are good. They're good. They're bad
Okay,
boys.
so I'm not going to do the boring one, just Invasion of the Horde. Drop 10 Horde
yeah.
onto a region and then flip the card.
I mean,
I think
as quote unquote boring as you find that one,
it's strong.
It is the fan
It's-
favorite
it's-
whenever I show
it's the
this
default,
one to
though,
people.
yeah.
It's
Parasite now
definitely the
affects a
default.
second chosen region.
Yeah, that one's
That's-
absurd.
Seems awesome.
Yeah, that's
Defeat
that's
an
the
opposing
one
basic troop in a region the Ooglin occupy.
Yeah, that one is strong.
Add 1 horde from the discard to that region. That seems busted.
Yeah, you do have to have a dead troop to use it though.
What?
Or that's how you have to if you want to add a horde. I think you can use.
Yeah,
the
if I want to add a
ability
horde, I
either
think
way.
I just use the ability without it.
Yeah, but it costs 1 Kora.
Choose a region you occupy. Defeat all troops in it, including your own. That seems really funny for 4-player games.
No,
You're just like
I
nuke.
I love that one.
You're like this region in particular.
Well,
I do not like this.
moving one guy into a region and blowing him up.
I don't like this region. Well, no, just choose a region.
You
Oh,
occupy.
you have to
You
occupy.
got to move a guy in there.
Phil, go over there. I will choose the persistent effect of parasitic influence. Parasite now affects a second chosen region adjacent to the chosen region.
So that means I should probably choose my persistent as well.
What does that do?
My trappers are worth victory points, or the additional victory point thing, which normally they don't, and then I can also activate them at will.
On your own turn, as if an opposing troop had moved. So you can like place a trap
And then activate it.
and then activate immediately. Funny.
Mm-hmm.
So it turns yours into a mini version of Parasite, except for you don't get the troop afterwards.
Yeah, so this is a thing. This was removed from the mat for whatever reason, but trappers are discarded back to your mat after they are used. They do not remain on the board flipped. They do not reactivate. They activate the once and then come back to your mat.
All right. Let's get this party started.
It will be very necessary, I feel like.
See how many bonuses. Oh, Cora's right in the same spot.
2. That's
Region
deploys in the
7's
exact same spot as well, and that 1 point's in the same spot.
All right.
Region 3 and a somewhat, that would be a good spot for it to be in 4-player.
Yeah, that's kind of fun. Okay. May I have my dice, good sir?
We don't get those. We're just playing with basic troops.
I'm fine with that.
I know yours is so much better.
I'm fine.
Feels like this game is already going to be a hit. What point do you guys start thinking about an expansion, or have you already? I'm giving you mine for some reason.
Yeah, you are.
I mean,
we will not confirm nor deny
yeah.
the ability of our company to produce sequel content or expansion content for the games we produce.
Yeah, I will say that.
In layman's terms, we like Wroth.
Yeah.
It would be cool to do an expansion. Yeah. I like it. Santoro likes it. That's 2 people.
Yeah. I've pitched expansion ideas as well.
Yes,
that I'm very proud of and excited about.
This game is very expandable.
Yeah.
Whether it is like new map layouts or
new
factions or content for existing factions, like there is a lot you can do. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
We are
could even replace faction mats with just like ones that have different printing, different abilities.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we would, but that's even a possibility.
All right.
So we deploy 3 to start off.
You get to go first this time.
No, I lost. I'll go second.
No, you're going first this time. That is not how that works.
I mean, usually the person who lost gets to choose if they go first or second in any of the many card games you and I play.
Actually, usually that player just chooses first anyway, right?
I mean, honestly, in Magic, that is correct. So if you're a Magic player and you are ever asked if you have the ability to choose, first is always correct. They have still not figured that out.
Not always.
I would say about 99.9% of times it is correct to go first.
That's not always.
And half the time, if you think your deck should go second, you are wrong and you should go first.
Okay,
but
let's do the thing though.
Games like One Piece, which I love. One Piece, you often like it's much more of a thinker because going second.
Deploy your 2.
In One Piece is silly.
Roll your Aussie.
Is so silly strong. Deploying 2. That's the roll. Cora punchies, movies, and deployees.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Money, please.
Money.
Moving.
Should take. Really doesn't matter. Take one of those.
Attacking. Trash.
Yeah, sure.
That's the last attack. Okay. That's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
You deployed your 2.
Okay.
Awesome.
I will get a money. That's me. That's you. Also, probably the correct move always in Wroth.
Yeah, spend your money. Get your money.
It felt very bad last game though, because it was leaving it open for you to mess with my board state, which is interesting in 2-player. Because usually in 4-player, you don't worry too much about that.
Yeah.
Gosh, I have bad dice right now.
It's not like mine are much better.
Yours are way better. I
have to go to a region I occupy.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying,
that is only this region as of right now.
I got attack, and move.
Seems good to me.
Let's see. I mean, you are going last no matter what.
So, just out of curiosity, you're grizzled.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still have to replace a troop?
No, that is
they remove
that's for their ultimate ability. Their ultimate ability is remove attacks troops and replace them with Grizzleds.
Okay. And then
their damage that
so
they deal.
If you move into a region with... So before a Grizzled moves into a region, attack that region for 1 damage. So when you move, is it the same thing as Rams?
No,
Rams
so
you have to pay
one,
for, but...
Yeah, and this one deals the damage before it moves in.
Okay.
And that matters because while it's in a region, attacks made in that region get +1 damage.
Just all. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
But if say I had a Grizzled here and I moved a Grizzled in, it would deal 2 damage because there's already a Grizzled hanging out in there. And if there were 2 in there, if I moved a 3rd in, I'd get to deal 2 damage. And then all my attacks would get +3 in that region. Grizzleds are
strong.
Very good. Let's see. Have
fun.
No, it's so annoying. So I think I Exodus. Do I want to Exodus with those? I have to Exodus with the All-Seeing, otherwise I won't have another turn. I think I want to leave an attack, honestly.
Okay.
Let's see. How spread? Probably pretty dang spread. Boop, 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 boop. And then spend 2 Cora to plop down some traps. What are my traps looking like? Interesting. Let's put this one here.
Trappers have 1. Okay.
Put that one there.
During your own turn, you can activate them.
Right.
Interesting.
No. Why are you shifting around one of your dice you haven't used yet?
I mean, I'm gonna Exodus.
Okay.
Waiting for you here, so. It's common courtesy.
I gotta think everything over. You wailed on me so hard last time.
It's common courtesy.
I suppose I'll put. Player cannot move or be moved. If attacked, trappers take damage last. When an opposing troop moves to this region, so I don't get to not reveal if I don't want to. I think I know what I gotta do. Alright, those are my traps. How's your go?
Cool. I will do the thing.
You're exodusing.
Hello.
Andrew mentioned a chef class for Botsy. Will that class be available during the next GameFound campaign as well, or is it an Expo web shop only thing? Believe everything we make for Elder Scrolls will be available in the next campaign. So if it's Elder Scrolls related, it should be in the next campaign.
Mr. Trapper. I think they trigger before I get to do anything else in my turn, right?
Yeah, it's when you move in.
Sure.
So I'll just deploy 2 guys to each of those. Bloop, bloop.
Cool.
Bloop, bloop.
Fair enough, yeah.
And then they return to my mat.
Pass. Go ahead.
Okay. Go to work, 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 go to work. You have deployed to a place you're already in.
Mm-hmm.
So you can force an area.
That is correct.
Pretty much at will. I can make you force it in. Doesn't really matter which area do I want more.
What, are you gonna attack me? Yes. 0. Only dice.
Oh, I don't want to attack you.
I know. But you have to.
Okay, so what does this stupid thing do?
Whenever I use Parasite, it affects another adjacent region.
That's annoying. It's very annoying.
It's not bad.
It's quite obnoxious. think I just poke this guy.
Okay. On my turn, I am going to spend a Korra.
I also believe that will be available online, but I am
I'm gonna blast one of these
sure.
guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then, due to my persistent effect, I now affect a second chosen region adjacent to the chosen region. So I will resolve the first one and then pick him off.
Yep.
And then I will spend another Korra.
Man, that's
blast these two.
Absurd.
And then deploy 2 to a region I occupy. Those 2.
Silly stuff.
I am priority. What was it?
Yeah.
I'm priority bullying. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I'm forcing Santoro to
never choose to go first in Wroth.
Yeah. Why did you choose to go first, Andrew?
Yeah, I definitely did that.
All right, so let's resolve victory points.
Yep. So you get
1.
Boop. You
2. So I'm up to 2. You get 3.
I get 3. And then nothing else anywhere
Yep.
else. Oh.
And then maintenance.
Pass that over.
I am first. And then we do spoils. Money. Money.
Oh,
no. We're doing spoils.
Yeah, spoils. So you got money. You get to deploy 2.
So region I already occupy. Sure. I like money.
You already did that.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the only ones on the board.
Yep.
Annoying. Okay, so we deploy 2. We roll the die.
Snipe dice.
2x. And then we each get
a Korra. Thank you.
Bar. Okay. Okay, first player. Gross. Woof.
I'll take the money.
Oh, I know what you'll take. Oh, I know what you'll take.
I'm rolling in it. That's what I am doing.
Let's see.
This is a dice roller.
Yeah, I think I have to take movement.
Understandable.
Because there's only one. I should take the attack. This is so annoying too, because you get the second. No, you're technically in last. You're doing the exact thing you want to be doing, which is losing by 1 point.
Rad. I didn't even realize that.
Let's see. Another question about expansions, just because I appreciate jumping into the mind of creators when making a box and inserts for a game, are you already thinking about how expansions will fit? I mean, somewhat. The thing with things like Elder Scrolls is a game was always not going to fit in the box when it's in its final state, much like how Bones, because Bones' original box, much too big for that game, but it was designed to fit every expansion, but then it was very successful, so we made it more, and that's why the Trove Chest exists.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we try to have it. Cloudspire fit in the box for a very long time. New stuff just won't. So we try to make solutions once something outgrows the box, but, you know, we don't want to do it if we don't gotta. What you doing?
Good question. I'll get a Korra.
Sick.
Thanks. Pass to you.
You're not going to like this play.
Go for it.
I will spend a Korra to deploy a steel Korra trap.
Sure.
And then I will activate it at will. And then I will deploy and activate. And then I'll deploy and activate. Spending 1 each time that I'm stealing. It doesn't leave a trap on the map, but I have
that doesn't seem
evened the odds a bit.
That doesn't seem correct at all.
As written.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my tongue on something we agreed to before the stream, but okay, sure. My turn.
No, I didn't take a turn yet.
Okay, fine. Go ahead. That's
It's my way to combat parasitic wiping my
that
map.
doesn't seem fair at all, but sure.
Your effect doesn't seem fair.
I don't care. Go ahead.
All right. Let me see.
That's okay. I need to get handicapped after last game.
I mean, you get the handicapped with that parasitic effect. That thing's nasty. Like, it is an awful effect. But how can I... And you took the one Cora, too, is the thing. Ugh.
Oh, I just know to spend my money before every round, I guess.
Yeah. No, that is always the game with stealing Cora.
You'll get me once, but never again. So
I know, that's the thing about it. I'm going to deploy... I mean, I'm just going to activate it immediately, and it's going to be attacking this region for 2. I'll put a trap and activate it.
Okay. I didn't realize they attacked for 2. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, normally you got to walk into it. And again, I'm not leaving traps on the map, which is half the strength of that. Man, I'm just... This map state's weird. Because we're fighting over 1 point. Which I think is correct. I think I'll just plink a guy. Let's see.
Plink as in kill or plink as in put down a guy?
I don't think you have any...
What did you just cash in?
An attack. I'm just deciding which region. You still have attacked. Ugh. There's so much violence left on the table. Ugh. Poke one of those guys.
Sure.
Oh, no.
And you have no violence left, so...
That's true. I'm a very peaceful guy now. Just a thief.
I will cash in my 2 violences.
Chris.
I'll just kill these 2.
No.
Get 'em out of here.
Grand plans. Yikes.
Go ahead and deploy to a zone you're already in. That's fine.
Ugh. I mean, yeah, this is weird. This is a weird layout.
Wait, so if you're the first player, you can just put down a Cora stealing trap and take my Cora that I get passively every round?
If I'm
There's
the
nothing
first
stopping you
player,
from doing that? That's really lame.
Yeah, I suppose.
You could just do it to every player in a 4-player game.
Yeah, police the board. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about that. That seems a bit like
I mean, I think the
hindsight
persistent effects are absurd is the thing.
I don't disagree, but that seems a little bit out of...
I mean, in a 4-player game, and you're only going first 1 in 4 turns.
Sure, but like...
I also just don't think that's the
You steal
correct
all
play
banked...
always.
You steal all banked Cora. It's not an incorrect
Oh, no,
play.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I don't know many games of this where I keep Cora banked. Outside of, like,
One,
maybe
but
one
still.
turn. Yeah.
All right.
Again, I'm open to being wrong on that. Ah, man. I just know you got so much deploying. I hate. And I can't do anything about it. I only got 2 guys in my deployment zone, too. How did that happen?
I don't know. How did it happen, Mr. Santoro?
I wish I knew. Deploying 2. Or exodusing, I suppose. So I think I double my move.
Sure.
Move these 2, and then move 1.
Okay.
Such a thin spread. It's such a different game than last game.
tax this.
Okay. You have 2 boys. Ah. Boo hiss.
Go ahead.
I will deploy 2 guys to this area.
Sure. All right, let's score.
You get
2.
2.
1.
You get 1.
You get
I
3.
Get 3 up to
6. I get 3 up to 8. You get 3 up to 9.
And then I get 4
up to 13.
Oh,
And then switch this
first
over.
player passes.
Spoils, I'll get a money.
Get a money. Deploy 2.
I will deploy
Just gotta get those regions in control.
here.
The free actions. That's where it's at. Alright, so each get another money. Roll a gray die. Killing. Oh. Man, that's rough. I'm gonna take that before we even put the rest up there.
Sure.
Taking the money.
Let me deploy 2.
Yeah. That's the part I always forget. And I took a quarter die.
I'll take movement.
Oh man. Yeah, I think I also take movement.
I'll take a violence.
I think I also take a violence.
And I get the last 2.
Boo. I'm gonna do my nasty little trick.
I don't see how this
out.
is fair, but sure. It literally makes no sense.
I mean, your ability is also incredibly strong. The second you get it
But
off,
I don't get to use it because every
you
single
get to use it next turn.
once.
Yeah, but it's stupid, man. Also,
I don't know,
even
man.
if that's true.
That just seems absurd that you can just place down the same trap over and over again. Even if you have 2 traps, that's fine. But like the fact that you can do it more than twice is insane to me.
I don't know. I mean, you activating parasitic twice in a turn was nuts to me.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine only activating it once in a turn, but
Because I mean, I think this game will come out very close.
we'll see.
Is the thing.
Go ahead.
I don't want to leave you alone with stuff is the problem, and I think I have to. Unless I massively waste stuff. I think I gain Cora and leave her be.
I will deploy 2 to a region.
Sure. I hate that. I hate that. Two Cora for a bear.
Sure.
Move that. Use the move. Kill. When bear move in. Bear in the house.
So if you attacked a region with this,
It would
you
do
do 3
+1. Yeah.
Okay, well, that seems interesting.
Yeah. With a bear specifically.
I'll deploy 2 to a region.
All right. Oh, man. Going last year is gonna.
I gotta take my vengeance for you stealing legitimately 5 resources from me with no ramifications. So, go ahead.
Oh, I'm aware of what's about to come. I have to attack. I have to attack a lot at once, and then just let you take up 3 turns, basically.
Yep.
Yeah. The only region I can even attack right now is Oh, it's such a wasted attack in the bear region, but I suppose I do 1 over here. And then I do 2 over here.
Sure.
All right.
My turn.
Take many, many turns.
I will
double attack.
No, I will
or
Exodus.
Okay.
So.
Boo. Whoa, sure.
Sure. And then I'll move 2 troops.
Nice.
We'll move 1 here, or we'll move 2 here, I guess.
What was that?
Just move 2 from there.
Sure.
Actually, I'll
Just move 1.
I think so, yeah.
Or move the other one.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll move the other one.
They have different
All right.
mechanics, these two.
Scoring.
Scoring.
I get
you
1
get
point.
1 point.
I get 1 point.
You get 1 point.
Nothing. I get 3.
Ooh.
I get 2.
Boo.
I get 2.
Boo.
You get 4. So there's no extra
no.
dice.
No.
Nothing for there. So. All right.
I thought you were gonna give me the extra dime.
Nope.
So you get the first player.
Do that thing. Spoils. I get money.
Boo.
Time to take my
deploy
revenge.
2.
Deploy 2.
And I have new effects. Oh man, this Velosaur Parasite becomes so strong.
Yep.
So stupid.
What does Gru say in Despicable Me? My turn, or whatever.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna start quoting Despicable Me. But like that's what I'm saying is like the balance here is
Yeah,
works.
I'm gonna blast you. It's
like,
gonna be really funny.
It's annoying, but
Oh,
the balance is there. It's just very It's like how I like compile, where both sides are just overpowered.
Yep.
My boy. Okay, so we both got our, and then we deploy 2, and we roll our gray die. Boo! Stop. I don't want to attack either. I want other stuff. No, you get to roll these first play.
Oh boy. Oh.
Let's roll that.
Oh, he's dead. No.
Yeah, he just died.
Some more violence.
That's so much violence. Get out of here.
Take the Korra.
Money grubber.
It's me. But to blast you back to the Stone Age.
Parasitic Horde is angry. Yeah, it's very true.
Yes. Yes.
They will definitely be getting their revenge this turn.
I love maple syrup. The bears have it.
Well,
I must confiscate.
Picnic basket.
I must, yes. Hey, boo boo. It would be a shame if I paid 1 Korra to use Parasite on your horde.
I think I take the move.
And take a move.
I guess I take the deploy.
All right, and I'll take a violence, and you get a violence, and the last one just.
Oh, yeah. The victory's slipping away. I can feel it.
I will take a Korra, and then
pass. Right?
Nope. I will immediately spend 3 Korra. All right, so we're gonna go this region.
Oh my goodness.
So it has to be an adjacent region, notably. So,
yes, it definitely has to be an adjacent region.
Okay, I'm gonna go this one.
Yes.
So I kill these 2, and then just go like that. And then.
How many did you activate?
3.
Good lord. Yeah.
And then I'll just blast these 2. And go here.
The game is close, but the thief has potentially run out of strength. That's very, very true. And spiritually wise, I would say Carter was certainly on the bottom moments ago.
Your turn.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to use this all seeing to just do 3 in that region.
Sure.
Because I have to. Oh man. It's bad news.
I've converted some coda to the Uglin religion.
One trap.
My brother, can I interest you in a parasite in these trying times?
I do not want you to have a parasite in any times.
Ooh.
Oh man. Let's keep stealing the Cora too. Yeah. I want 2 Cora, I want grizzled. I want more bears.
Understandable.
Gotta put 2 guys somewhere though. I think that's what I'm using is the deploy 2 somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You are...
To a region you occupy?
Yes. I'm running out of guys as well. But the problem is when I run out of guys, it's a problem. When you run out of guys, it's a solution, if anything.
Well, technically, okay, so if you get rid of... If you're out of troops, I can't replace any of your guys, right? So like...
Well, I'm out of troops on my mat, not on the board. That's the problem.
Yeah.
If I have no troops on the board, I have lost the game, assuredly.
Most likely. Anyhow, take your turn.
I'm trying. It's rough stuff. I think I don't use the deploy 2 right now, actually. I think I very poorly use this move action and just move a bear into here and kill one of these fellers.
Sure.
May or may not be good. I don't know.
I will use an attack and kill this guy.
You sure did.
Go ahead.
Boo. Boo hiss. Double attack. Deploy 2 fellers. Here.
Okay. You have an attack left and a trap if you really want.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I forgot about the trap. I did forget about the trap.
It has to be a region you're occupying.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And it can't be moved once it is placed.
Cool. I will use my all-seeing die to kill these 2.
Yep. I thought as much.
And then use my movement dice, my last action to move. As much as I want to move them here,
it just doesn't matter.
I give you.
You don't.
The Cora doesn't matter. I get the score though.
Yeah.
I think I'm fine with that, to be honest. So.
Yeah. I don't think you're wrong.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you're just clearing me out of the board is the problem. I mean, I definitely attack and just kill these 2.
Yep.
But do I put a trap down is the question. I just don't think I need to.
You have 2 regions that affects.
Put it down in the middle. Just leaves me with no money, and money has not been coming in. The money's been going right back out to steal.
Yep.
It nets me 0 money, but it nets you negative.
-1. So it's
Let's
in your best interest to do so.
Yeah. I have to put this somewhere I'm already in. So 1. I guess it really matters right now. Yeah, it really does.
Are you activating it immediately?
No. I want the victory point bonus.
Actually, that's fair.
Seems bad. Seems worse. Sure.
Okay. So let's do this. 2. 2.
Woof.
2 for you.
2 for me.
3 for me.
Boo.
1, 2, 3, 4. Is that correct?
1 and
no,
2
Grizzle is 5. Okay.
4, 5. Yeah.
That's 5.
24.
3 for me.
Oh no, I I think you just won.
4 for me.
Yeah, you just won. Oh, yeah.
Carter sweep, baby.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna peek the mic because
I don't know if you did.
maybe I did. Maybe I did.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, see, I mean, it turned out fine. I think they're balanced to do that. Is the thing.
The thing is, Andrew, I've already depicted myself as the Chad Uglin compared to the
Uglin's
weak,
certainly the Chad.
the weak Coda.
The Codas aren't weak. The Codas are strong. You just can't deprive them of their money. They need to put bears into play.
You're strong in body, but not in economics.
Was it? What? I think this might have been better. Gather all Grizzleds. Deploy them one at a time to regions with a rent. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would have been better in this specific
It probably would have,
matchup.
but you also robbed me of 5 currency with this.
Oh, I know.
So, like, had you not done that, this game might have also just been, like...
Yeah, I know, but
even more
think
of a...
about how many bears I would have in play.
3.
3. And they'd be... And you wouldn't have runts to eat up if I ate them up myself and turned them into bears.
But then I'd just put, like, Horde or Nameless down. Yeah. Which they're also good, so...
yeah.
The Horde especially, or the
Karn.
Karns especially.
Yeah, you were putting a lot of Horde down.
Yeah.
That's what I do like that about that persistent effect, is it really makes you want to focus on Parasite.
Yeah.
Parasite's just really good. Versus when the purse runs out of the... This is why you have to pay your troops. I agree.
When the purse runs out, the parasites move in.
Yeah, no, the Uglin are very good, which I'm glad about, because I think they were initially quite weak in the first iteration.
I think that's fair.
But that is Wroth PvP.
Yeah, well, 1v1 too.
Which, money on me.
I mean, I think
That's
you and I would
Vegas
both.
odds had us me.
You and I would both agree that like 4-player Wroth is the best way to play this game, right? Like, 2-player is great, and honestly, I really do enjoy it. But 4-player is fun with like king making and regions, and you can kind of like try and trail for the extra dice. Like, there's some really weird stuff.
For the extra dice.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, the thing that really got it for you was the fact that I was ahead for 2 rounds, which gave you 2 extra turns. And then the one time that I could have possibly gotten it, we tied instead of me getting behind. So that was really the decision maker, which...
So, you know, 4-player is definitely the best way to play this game. Hopefully you guys have at least 3 other friends. I'm just kidding.
I would not say definitely.
You guys have 2 friends right here.
Yeah, come play with us. You can play along in this stream. Just take the footage of this, record yourself playing, edit yourself playing onto us playing. You can even edit yourself into the playmat, just like we are. Yeah, no, 4-player is king in this one. I like it mostly in 4-player because people start arguing over the dumbest crap.
Just like, but that's just, you know,
that's, I don't want you to have that 3-point region. I was like,
that's just Monopoly.
I'm like 20 points behind you. It doesn't matter.
That's just
also,
Monopoly, baby.
Like every 4-player game of this I've ever seen ends up with a difference of about like, 4 points going into the end.
What VP do you play to? Is it 30? Is it 30 still for 4-player? Okay.
It's always 30. I mean, you can adjust it if you really want. I think we finished by round 4 every game that we played.
Yeah,
so
sounds pretty.
If you want a longer game, you can certainly adjust it. But I do think the game is certainly designed to run out when it does, because even me, who doesn't like, I guess the Coda can dump troops on the board, but I had like 4 troops in reserve that were not the ones. If this game looked good to you, you can pick up a copy. It's in pre-order right now, but it will switch over to regular order once fulfillment has completed.
Very soon.
If you happen to be in the Columbus, Ohio region, just thinking Wroth terms here. If you're in the Columbus, Ohio area, make sure to check out Origins. We have a booth there. and we are selling this at least for a very short amount of time. We might already be out. I don't have official word on that. I know the copies are limited. But either way, check us out. I have shifted. A little cut off. Carter is left. He is
Ryan
now
had money on you?
Yeah. The Vegas odds were on me. Everyone saw how our first game went. Everyone saw it. Well, the odds were so
Me.
good.
I'm the Wroth champion. Back to back. I'm retired. I will never play this game again.
That's the best way to do it.
I won.
Yeah. I actually retired before this, so neither of those were official wins. Those were just like Rocky picking up the gloves as an old man. So it doesn't actually count. All right, so that is Wroth. Check it out if you haven't already. If you liked this stream, make sure to give it a like. If you want to be kept aware of us doing more streams, make sure to subscribe to our channel. This game's up for pre-order. Gen Con. Also, if anyone has any questions at the very moment, feel free to ask them. We are wrapping, but I can take a few if they are present. Gen Con is coming up after Origins. It is our next one. It is beginning of August. What we will be doing there, we will be having a chef pack. That is an Elder Scrolls new class. Make sure to check that out. Make sure to check out the chef pack. I'm very excited about it. I worked very hard on that class. It's very cool. We will be playing with it. I should announce our upcoming streams, actually, because I have planned all of them out. These may change if a finished Tanglewoods deck arrives. So none of this is set in stone. But today is Salem's birthday. Make sure to say happy birthday to Salem. This isn't a non sequitur, but also happy birthday, Salem. Next week, Salem is unaware of this, but we'll be doing a Salem trivia show. A trivia, a Chip Theory Games, money, 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 win, 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 Salem edition. So get ready for that, Salem. That's going to be exciting next week. As funny as it would have been to do it this week and have like a full birthday cake that Salem can't eat because they're not here because they have the day off. I didn't even remember that until I was here because I was going to ask Salem to play Wroth. I'm a fool. I'm just remembering now why we were going to do a Salem birthday stream. So that's going to be next week. The following week, I wrote all these down. And my mind is escaping me at the moment, so let me actually look so that I'm not lying. The other ones. After that, we'll be taking the week off the following week for the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to all those who celebrate. And then the following week on the 10th, we will be doing round 2. Again, I need to verify with Salem, but fairly certain Salem wants to do this. Part 2 of our mirror stream. If you didn't check that one out, it was our last Elder Scrolls live stream in which Salem and I are building mirrored character, perfectly mirrored characters. We're the same race, as close as we could get to classes that are the same. We have all the same skill lines and skill dice trained. It constrains what skills we can even get because there's only a certain amount of dice in each of those skills. So that is going to be on the 10th. The following week, leading in the run-up to Gen Con on the 17th, we are going to be playing with the chef class. That's right. We'll be cooking up some food, playing as some chefs, showing off what is coming in that pack. That's going to be on the 17th. And then on the 24th, I didn't even say this, Fight 5 is going to be at Gen Con. What is Fight 5? You're going to find out on the 24th. We probably already said what it is. It's a fun version of War. Not to say that War is a not fun card game, but I don't think War is... I think you'd probably find as many War defenders as you would Monopoly defenders. But, you know, this is a cool, good version of it called Fight 5. And we will be streaming that and showing you what it is on the 24th, as well as we'll be showing off the new set of Kids Games. Kids Games Volume 2, Kids Versus. We will be battling it out in Kids Games. Because what are we but kids at heart? So a few questions, and then we will end here. What do the expansions look like? You got to give me more. I'm sorry. For what? Elder Scrolls, I assume? But let me know. Does the chef use cheese in the recipes? Boy, oh boy, is that up to you. It's up to you. I'm not going to say they don't, but I won't reveal fully what they do. What do the expansions look like for Wroth? They come in long, slim boxes, and currently they are just factional. I don't know if there is more to come, but currently the two expansion factions are the Vena and the Paldane. The Vena you saw in Game 1 are the witches, and the Paldane are like paladins. I should have played as them. They're cool. But their whole thing is movement and like shoring up defenses. But this is the Paldane. Each of those expansions is standalone. It provides a faction mat, the dice that go with it, the little troop tokens that go with it, as well as 3 scenario cards, so you can play against them as the AI faction. Each of these has AI factions on the back. I don't remember the cost on those expansions, but yeah, that is what comes in them. I love the Vena art. There's this cool doe-eared lady, and then on the back is this scary hag. Whoa, she's got skulls in her hands. But yeah, that's what those expansions look like. Any live play for new Cloudspire factions? Yes. I don't know when, though. We don't got... Do we have samples for it, Ryan? Ryan seems to kind of be in the chat. I don't know how active he is in it, though. I don't know how active listening he is. Are the expansions available for purchase now? For Wroth, I'm assuming still? Not for Cloudspire. I'm sorry. Just a lot of stream of consciousness stuff happening at once. The expansions are available for Wroth now, these two. And they are available for pre-order. The question was, new Cloudspire faction stuff. Do you have any idea when we will have that? And if not, that's fine too. I was just wondering. But yeah, the expansions for Wroth are available for pre-order right now on our website. Once active fulfillment has completed, we will be moving into regular ordering. Other expansions, they're not gameplay expansions, but you can replace your plastic troop tokens with metal troop tokens. That is a possible thing through our website. As well as an art book and some metal prints and a cool dice tray. The dice tray is neat because it's weird and long and pink, hot pink, and it is designed to fit right here in this box. Fits right in there perfect when it is unbuttoned. I really love how the box for Wroth turned out and how easy the game is to get to the table. I agree. I really like this game. I think it's a good one. Despite losing twice back to back, I still maintain it's a good game. And I do think I could have played better. Could you tell us some of the changes already made on the new difficulties for Botsy? Ryan probably could if he was here, but in his absence, I don't know what I'm supposed to say as far as like reviewing stuff. There's a lot of them, and they're being tested, and they're being liked within the testing. People are saying they are difficult for some of them.
Yeah, actually, every single time you use an item, you have to light it on fire, and that's removed from your copy of the Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, we're trying to encourage burning more plastics.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, consumables are true consumables. You have to eat them. And if you can't finish eating them, you don't get the effect of the consumable.
And then if you lose the game, you actually have to like ship us back your copy of that.
Yeah, every game you lose, you have to send it back to us and buy it again if you want to play again.
It's like a new save system, you know? Like you have to actually buy your save for the game.
Yeah, we do the version of, what was it? Wow, I'm heavily blanking. Dante or no?
Yeah, there's a video game at some point.
What is that? Why can't I think of that game? The 4th one just came out. From above, guy using magic and punchies to do stuff. Diablo. Dante's Inferno. Also a video game. Very weird one. But yeah, just like in Diablo, how there's like a version you can play where they just like destroy your save. We'll do that with your game. Just send it back to us if you lose, and then we'll hold it here. Steel Battalion would delete your save if you didn't hit the eject button if you died in game. That's very good. That is how XCOM worked a bit.
Oh, the hero mode or whatever.
Oh my! I thought that was like base mode was just if your people died in combat, they died. You had to recruit new soldiers. It was such a bummer.
You could save scum.
Yeah, I don't want to do that though. That's
There's
not
a
how
mode
it's.
though that you can only have one save. So like
Yeah.
it automatically just like saves whenever a character dies.
Yeah. Here's my suggestion for a new Elder Scrolls difficulty mod. It's just called Deep Respect mode, where it's just if a character died with a certain skill line, nobody else will take that skill line on out of respect for what the last person did for that skill.
Every time you defeat an enemy, you actually have to like throw that enemy out. So if you defeat all the enemies in the base game, you have to buy a second copy to like repopulate the quests.
Yeah, we're just really trying to get people to buy multiple copies of the game.
Yes.
Yeah, every time you kill, if you're a Khajiit and you kill a Khajiit Marauder or something, you have to take a lot of true damage, as like it hurts to kill some of your own kind.
Oh my goodness.
It's just really demoralizing.
The next test expansion has PTSD in the box.
No, there is new test stuff that I'm very excited for. Very excited for. Again, not sure what we're talking about or able to talk about. I know I could talk about Chef, though, which is new as of last week. Not new as in a product, but new that we can talk about it. And I'm excited about Chef. And Fight 5. Elder Scrolls is also going to be at Gen Con. Make sure to pick up a copy there if you don't have one and want one and are going to be at Gen Con. But also make sure to pick up the Chef Pack. I don't know where else or when else it will be available, but it will be at Gen Con. This is me rambling. So
Can we expect a chef hat?
we can expect that on the 17th, I believe is what I said. Whichever day I said the chef stream was on, you will see me in a chef's hat. There's at least one new item in this pack as well. It is not a chef hat, though.
Oh.
That would have been funny. That would have been correct. Maybe in the future. When can we go to Hammerfell? That's a great question that I am not the person to ask. Not yet. I'm sorry. But you got a lot of other places to go. I don't know what's going on. Our chat's going crazy in the office. All right. I think that's it for questions. You can go to Hammerfell. Probably on the next expansion would be my guess if I was to give a real answer. But no guarantees. This shirt looks really weird because of the green screen effect. I'm going to point it out. I don't actually have like a hole behind me. But yeah. But look at this. How does this work? Can I do this? Does this work? This is so delayed. I can't.
You gotta go upwards a bit.
Upwards a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. I always do these so dumb. I always try to do like this or like this, and that just doesn't.
Theoretically, if I went and like laid down on the table, you could see me through your shirt.
Yeah, that's true. You just have your face here and see it. All right, thanks so much for tuning in. Again, subscribe to the channel, give this a like if you enjoyed it. Otherwise, we'll be back next week to talk about our friend Salem and to talk about upcoming games. Have your questions ready. We'll probably do a Q&A as part of that just to justify it a bit as not just a celebration of Salem, even though we love Salem and we want to celebrate Salem. Following weeks already outlined them, but we'll be putting on a schedule soon. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have yourself a good one. Happy Thursday. Happy pre-weekend. Enjoy days off work if you get those over the weekend.